Welcome to the beach house. This is Angie Gallion. Today I am going to review for you a book that I think is pretty important. First of all, let me say this. I am constantly amazed at the quality of writing I am finding in my reviews. I am so impressed with the skill that these writers are bringing to the table and with the stories they are telling, and I think that it's incredible the creativity that's coming out of this subgenre of publishing, this small press and indie press published writing. So, with that being said, this is a good book. Jendi Reiter's Two Natures is a book about a young man who is coming to terms with his childhood, his burgeoning adulthood, his career as a fashion photographer in New York City. He's coming to terms with his sexuality. He is a gay young man who was raised in a very traditional Southern Baptist family with all of those overtones of traditional religion, and he is really a person who strives to accept God, and I think he does, but he also wants to be accepted by God, which is a big thing. And then that's a common theme throughout this novel, is that struggle between accepting God and being accepted by God, or feeling accepted by God. This was an incredible book. I read the first 3 chapters and I was just floored because it's incredible writing. She does such a nice job of taking you to the locales that she's talking about. I felt like I was in New York City in 1991. I saw the bums on the street. I saw the billboards. I saw the sidewalks. I saw the people. She does it beautifully. I don't know if she's lived there, but I feel like she lived there. And I also felt like she was Julian, my main character. She paints all of her characters with a very fine brush. She shows their details and their scars and their beauty and their flaws without holding back. And this is a book that doesn't hold anything back. I mean, there are no taboos in this book. She blazes right forward and has a story she's going to tell, and she's going to tell it, and she does. And I think it's an important book. It's really a book about triumph. But there's also some despair, and you'll feel it. You'll feel like you know this character, and you will want him to find peace. And I certainly hope you'll give it a try. It's a really, really good book, very well written. You'll enjoy it, whether you're gay, straight, whatever. It's so much more than that. This is not about being gay. Well, it is about being gay, but it's more about being human. It's about a man who happens to be gay, but it's really about him. So, give it a try. Two Natures by Jendi Reiter, an excellent book published by Saddle Road Press out of Hilo, Hawaii. And check out my website for the full review at angiegallion.com. Thanks for joining me.